Annoyingly squeaky chair. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi guys. Hey Dr. Mental. Hey Sage. Alright, we're doing a retry with this drawing. Hey guys. How's it going? Just rounding that out a bit. Hey Eros. Alright, so hopefully the live doesn't crash this time. I have taken precautions, but it will probably crash. I'm sorry. Hi Table, how are you doing? I have watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Animation style good, storyline could be worked on. I don't mind it. It's strange. You're not late, don't you worry. Alright, so let's see. Trying to remember skull anatomy, which is annoyingly hard to remember. Your profile picture's Genu. Oh well. I'm not gonna pronounce it right, guys. I'm sorry. I'm pitiful. Hi, Loot. Yeah, I feel like the movie could have been really good if they had focused a bit more on actual backstory building. Like, the other characters only had about 5 minutes of backstory, and even the main character didn't have as much backstory building as they could have. The waxing head committee is back. Oh, hi, do you think that is terrifying? Beyond belief, but sure. Alright, so I want to draw like a sort of blindfold within the mouth. Like a gag, if you will. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, to be fair, they did cliche the ending a bit, but I'm a little film nerd, so I like go through the 5 stages of complete analysis of a film. Every film I watch has to be analysed, and it drives me mad. But like, yeah, to be fair, could have had a lot more writing, but it was clear it was for a younger audience because yeah. 9 movies for 9 lives, that is terrifying. Yeah, I'm not too much into K-pop itself, though, to be fair. To be fair, I don't even listen to music that exists on this platform, so why not? I listen to the flipping rotating fish music, I swear. The pain behind the rotating fish. The true poetry in the words. I can hear like magpies going mad, so if you just hear random chattering, it is just magpies. Let them be. They're crazy. Manga fan. How do we lives? I'm so confused. I'm so sorry. If you're talking about YouTube lives, you go down to add, and then if you meet the criteria, then you get privileges of live streams, I think. Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna add like a tiny little detail. Okay, I kind of love that detail, and I fear it's really good. I'm not sure why, but I actually adore that detail, so I'm just gonna very carefully. Honestly, swirls are everything. I have a Discord server, actually. I just haven't been doing anything on it because I have no clue how to use Discord, and all the moderators I've had have been well, below exemplary needs. Anyway. Oh wait, you dare to put Vinny in jack-o'-lantern? This poor guy. Alright, let's see. I want to have some like explicitly strange details in these skeletons. Like these awful details that are kind of almost like, I want a jaggedy design on the party hats. Something that just feels really out of place. Honestly, a skeleton and a party hat is my favourite thing in the world. Alright, let's see. Oh, what if I did like a melting candle effect? Honestly, I'm gonna go cliche and just do this like slightly melty effect with the eyes. I think that would work. And yeah, I think that would work. And then just... It's almost like this weird feeling with this skeleton. He's got like a weird vibe coming from him. Oh my gosh, hi Emo Introvert, how are you doing? It's just a strange vibe. I'm gonna just thicken out the edge of Vinny's hair so I can actually see where his details begin and the skeleton's details end, if that makes sense. I've changed the nib out so it actually allows thinner line work, which works way better. So I'm just gonna actually add some depth to his hair in little places, I think. I mean, to be fair. Right, there are cars passing, I'm so sorry. I apologize deeply, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and I've restrained from doing too many lives for too long. Someone called you me the other day. That's so iconic. Yo, I have some crazy stories. Since I wasn't live yesterday, due to having to help out with a camp out filled with year 7s, who can tend to be an utter joy when time permits. They can be an utter joy. Other times, Lord forbid. But I was helping out at this camp out, and I was just basically being an authority figure and being funny. Alright, let's see. So, I'm gonna have to like make it a bit more obvious that this is actually tied behind this dude's back by like a little bow. Tiny little bow, because why not? Who is gonna hurt that? They were your friend. Oh. So I'm gonna do like this little pom-pom on top. It's a very strange little pom-pom. You got sunburn. Oh no. Yeah, the Attack on Titan was such good story writing, I must say. Like, amazing writing. Hi, Bonbon Colt, how are you doing? But yeah, Attack on Titan was very well written. I like how the perspective of this skeleton is a bit more interesting. So I'm going to try this out with like a more forward-facing look. Almost like he's dancing, but in his mouth is alcohol bottle. As you can tell, I could not remember drawing or sketching any of this. So I'm going off of pure artistic instinct. We'll take it. Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow. You can't put a lot. Oh, weird. Oh, that's alright. Trying to get your dad to get you a duck. That is interesting. Weirdly enough, I went through one of those phases. Oh, you're here. Hi, Oliver. How are you doing? Yo, I am really sorry. I'm constantly... My phone may nudge a bit because I'm actually constantly checking its temperature and making sure it will continue for the live. Due to the fact my phone and my room is not at all used to the sudden hot temperatures in England rather than... And since it's humid, it's going to be just, like, very on and off with the lives due to the... For the people who keep driving their laggy little cars. Yeah, I'm sorry if it's lagging, guys. It's just going to be a bit like that today. Due to pain. Hi, USA. How are you doing? Yeah, it's going to be a bit laggy due to just overheating and such. I'm trying to manage it. I'm trying my best. Hi, Jack and Dave. How are you doing? How is it going, guys? So I've got like this really wonky party hat. I feel like this one is going to be a bit more jagged. Like these are going to be really awful details. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sorry if the audio's just gone weird. My apologies. I have no clue what this is. Feeling like a baddie right now. Of course. You go. Trying to get this all right, and the angle is like really awkward to make it feel generic. He's got like a big forehead, but oh well. We love big forehead. We love big forehead baddies. Yeah, this works. The blue lives were terrifying, beyond belief, I must say. The concern I felt for all of you was beyond it. There was a magpie outside my window. He's eyeing me up. Help. He's looking at me. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry if the audio is laggy. I'm working on it. Working on fixing it. Eventually. It should come back. No more eating glue. Yeah, no more eating glue, guys. Be nice to each other and be nice to yourselves. And don't eat glue. Where you got your name from, the glue lives. Terrifying. Perfect. It's back. Yeah, sorry guys, that's probably just my phone trying to manage temperature. My brick of a phone. Hi Rose TV, how are you doing? Yeah. Excuse my phone brick for trying to maintain itself within hell itself. This thing is such a British phone. It's so used to cool niceness, and now that it's less cool but still nice, it's crashing out. So yeah, my phone can and will crash out, and we don't mind. Just give it support. Prayers in the comments for this random phone. You told your mum. Oh, good job that you're okay. Make sure to take care of yourself. You're okay. I'm not, for your safety, I'm not going to read that out. So I'm just going to have like this awful dribbling effect. Like, it's like pooling over by the tear ducts, which is just physics, I guess. Don't ask. I don't know. Hi, Mawish. I think. I always get confused. I'm trying to guess. If I guess wrong, tell me. You like dinosaurs. That's pretty cool, Lemon. I love the TV girl styled profile picture. Very iconic. Now, to angle this correctly, we need more bottles. I have a birthday relatively not so close to Christmas, but close enough like that it's about a week or two after Christmas. Yeah, and it does suck when they're like, oh, I feel bad for the people who are like, oh, you gotta wait till Christmas to get your gift, because honestly, just because it's a holiday doesn't mean the other person has less worth and therefore should be treated as lesser in a way. I fear y'all don't understand me on that one, but I'm trying to preach. Thank you, Lemon, for being kind. Now, what am I doing? Okay, we've got broken bottles. I have an idea. I'm gonna have like goo or wine. Don't ask me. I know about as much about alcohol as the next random person, so I'm just gonna go for a weird gooey look. You and your friends are going on holidays together? That's amazing. That's fun. I have not done a friendship holiday in about, like, it is coming up to 7 or 8 years. It's terrifying how little I've done. Bye, Lemon. Have fun doom scrolling. Okay, so I'm going to deepen some of the lines in Vinny's hair to give it a bit more depth. So some of these lines are going to get nice, deep niceness, you know? Oh, that drawing's amazing. Oh, thank you. I decided Vivian needed some extra, like, I'm gonna say extra, like, cayenne pepper style spicy trauma, because this poor boy, he's getting burned. He's just the outlet by this point, this poor guy. To be fair, he doesn't have it that bad, I say, as I pile it on worse, but, like, he could have it worse. I could have done much worse. I mean, yeah, sure. You like the skill of drawing curly hair? It's alright, curly hair is fairly annoying and irritating to draw. So guys, I have a funny story from today, right? So I was shopping for a braai actually, because barbecues are just not it. For a braai, right? And doing this fun little shopping, I was in a pretty cool brand new outfit I've been testing out, trying out. I'm in it right now. And with this outfit, this person saw me walking through the confectionery aisle because, well, I gotta get some confectionery. That's how it works. You gotta have some confectionery. And the thing is, in this confectionery aisle, this guy looks at me, looks at his daughter, and goes, I bet that one over there is going to choose something very fancy. And I was going to pick up After Eight as my mother requested. And yeah, they guessed right. It just felt really funny, and I was genuinely cackling afterwards because it was just a really funny interaction. I've never had that kind of interaction with someone before where they just go, I bet that person's picking something fancy out, and then I just pick up the most generic dining material. To be fair, like 3 minutes later, I proceeded to like pick out a children's meal, so we don't mind. I can be both. I can be both fancy and strange. So like the depth in the hair, I think, is helping bring out some strands over others. Just make it a bit more, I don't know, depthy. There's going to be colour on it anyway. I don't know why I'm putting this much effort into it if it's going to be coloured over. She's going to have colour. Why should I care? Oh, you're the one who edited Bad Parenting. Great edit. I'm going to choose a character, random character. I'm blanked. Don't know what character to choose. I will come back to you with that one. Random character. Ooh, go from Ash from Fantastic Mr. Fox, because he's underrated. He's real. Oh, bye, Table. Thank you for joining. You've been befriending crows. That's awesome. Alright, so let's see. So this is working, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing. The thing about like leaving an art project for a week is forgetting what you wanted the outcome to be. So you have to think through it more than you need to. And unfortunately, my thinking power is about as low as it gets. I've got about the mental capacity of a houseplant, and even a houseplant is more capable than me. So we'll take it. We'll take the houseplant mentality. Hello, Alex. How are you doing? Alright, so getting the joints of these claw-looking fingers in. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know. You want Subway, but you're not allowed to get it today. Oh dear. I have not had Subway in ages. I don't know why. Because I'm too lazy to get up and not cook for myself. So we've got like this jaggedy looking hand holding onto Vivian. This poor guy, I could see why he's got about the most Vivian-like expression you can get. So I don't mind. But I can see why he's kind of terrified. He's being held by this guy. And this guy's having a tough time in himself. Like, kind of went ham with the line work, made it a bit more jaggedy. I'm gonna say it's not a mistake. It was part of the process, the law. So let's just add some bones. Cannot remember the bone structure, so we're just making it up. I remember there is 1 bone in the arm, 2 bones in the arm, 2 bones, 2 breakable bones. We'll take it. It's like I'm in a bidding ring. It's strange. First person in a bidding ring kind of thing. All right, so you finally got your kitten to lay in his cat bed. Oh, that's so good. Instead of having him like lay on your shoulder or your head. Oh, shame. So we've got like this root. All right, so I love this little dance motif going on over here. It's almost like he's taunting Vivian completely. And I love it. I love it. No clue what I'm doing, but I love it. I think. Who knows? All right. I'm gonna grab the joints of this dude and ink it. Ink these joints. Indeed. Look at them. Do you think his joints would be squeaky? And if you were a skeleton, how would you deal with squeaky joints? To be honest, this kind of conversation is the kind of thing I have with my film teacher. We had a very deep, in-depth conversation about what if zombies got sick of eating brains, and how would zombie parents react to their zombie child becoming a vegetarian? Like, would it be a whole blown-out reaction, or would it be acceptance? I don't know. We had a whole... It was crazy. That was a crazy conversation with film teachers. To be fair, it is base, so we don't mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so these fingers are going to be looking strange, and I don't really mind that because it's the corner of a page and I'll probably cover it up anyway. But just having them in like a sort of way that feels overly disturbing. Like, I don't know, just strange disturbance. Honestly, Marish, I would be disgusted too. You may want to mention that to a family member and enlighten them with your concerns, because that is concerning. So we've got the arm bone coming in like this. I need to remember the layout of La Bon's. So, perfect, that worked. Oh, his arm. I like this idea of his arm melting in. I'm probably going to repeat this motif I have here with like it's sort of coming out in layers. So I'm going to try that over here and probably mess it up. So you're going to watch me make mistakes, which fair enough on your part. This is what you join the lives for. Hi, Theo. All right, so I kind of like this. So we're going to go in with like these really random layers. Like it's going to be almost really out of place little attempts. And probably some flowers in between, because why not? So we're going to have these really lovely blooming flowers for funds. Why do you find the most random? For real, I've been finding so many adorable random things. I found in, well, Morrison's, which has a clothes section. Oh no, Tesco, which apparently has a clothes section, which I never knew about. And I found some really nice customizable shoes, so I've just yoinked those for a good fat $5, and I'm good with that. Even more ironic, I yoinked it, I paid for it, and now I own the alarm attached to it, which I have to apparently saw off now. It is really funny for the fact that me and my mother forgot to remove the alarm attached to that thing. Okay, so I kind of like that. It feels really chaotic and awful, and I love it. Okay, let's give this guy some ribs. He looks like he could have a hankering for some ribs. So we're going to give him some ribs. And some skew bones, because why not? You gotta have skew bones in order to survive. Because why the hell not? Who wouldn't? Anyway. Let's see. Trying to remember anatomy from memory is awful, but oh well. Let's see. I love how sweet you guys are to each other in the comments. It's very nice. Very nice to have a very loving community who don't tear each other's throats out at every chance they seem to get at interaction. To be fair, Marish, I get that too. I have like such a long extended family that I know basically nobody. I'm the creature at the family gathering that just sits and draws. I have zero interaction with people. Alright, so I kind of like that happened. I don't know what that is. But yeah, we've got the pelvis and, I don't know, leg. The stick is the leg, I think. Let's see. That's pretty good. I quite like that. I don't know what's going on here, but I kind of like this idea of like, sort of like this outline of a sleeve or something hanging off of him. Like he's wearing, I don't know, the weight of his past or something strange like that. But yeah, it's quite cool. Let's see. Okay, so I kind of like this weird, strange idea. Strange. Intriguingly strange. Fair enough. I am so confused. I just saw same on my dad's side with my mum's side and every other thing. And then I just saw what flavour, and I've I've never been more concerned yet, like, finding it hilarious in most ways. It's quite funny. Alright, so we're reaching the 30-minute mark. I don't know when my phone's going to shut down from the heat, but it feels slightly overheating-esque. I'm trying to keep it cool, guys. I'm trying to keep it cool, but we don't know. Honestly, cookie dough flavor ice cream is real. Okay, so I'm going to use up the ink on this. I'm going to like do the text there because I quite like it. I quite like the poetic injustice it does to the piece. I've lost my rubber thing. My rubber thing. Found my rubber thing. Never mind, I found it, guys. Let's go. Just like, yeah, needed rubbering it, I think. Anyway, so I'm going to do a nice little box, which I'll probably end up making 3D, but having it in ink in the first place, make sure I don't accidentally cover it up. So we'll go for that for now. I can't buy a fan and attach it to my phone stand because the fan will make too much noise and it may not do enough for the phone. I'm going with really janky handwriting. I'm sorry. It's going to be janky handwriting today. I've got bad hands today. Oh, bye Theo. Thank you for joining. All right, so I'm going to go in runic for this one. I'm quite proud of myself for knowing runic fairly well right now. So yeah. I'm hoping that this thing survives to the end of the live, mainly because I genuinely do want to show you guys the outfit I'm wearing because I adore it and I fear you guys will adore it too. Okay, now I'm just going to I'm going to clean the nib off later on. So, yeah. It's out of ink anyway. I'm probably going to move on to colouring. I'm probably going to start with Vivian's face because this poor guy, he needs a bit of a nice facial, I think. I don't know. I'm going to mess it up either way and I'm completely content with doing so. It's kind of scary. Anyway, let's go in with main shades. So these are going to be for shadows. I have no idea what I was going for here, but I kind of like the idea, so I'm going to see what that is. But yeah. I just keep hearing cars, I'm so sorry. Alright. So we're going to go for some of the shadows in this shade for now. So that's going to be the shadow shade. And I'm going to go for this colour now. I think this would work. I'm not sure. Wow, okay. This is very light, so I guess it could work for a good base. Okay, a good base. Why not? Wait. Is that Attack on Titan? Who's my favourite character? I have no clue. I watched it, like, a while ago, but to be fair, I did kind of like... The main character had a really cool concept, like, spiritual concept, so I guess a main character. It's cliche and evil, but Eren was pretty based, to be fair. So, fair enough. Alright, what's next? I'll go for this one, and yeah. That did nothing. Wow. Completely helpful. Oh well, I can barely see what I'm actually producing, so we'll go for it. Hi Noodles Doodles, how are you doing? Alright. I'm going to pull another colour and just pray. Let's see. Not that colour, that's a dangerous colour. Don't go for that one.